I'm going to assume that the live has started. So, hello and welcome. Let me just set up my chat and start inviting people. So, and share. Well, I'm going to assume that the live has started. So, hello and welcome. Share. There we go. All right, now let's invite people. Invite. This is the invites that never end. I love it because I can't even see myself. So like, oh, there's 3 people watching. Hello. I can't see myself because I'm inviting everyone. I really wish that there was an invite all button. Just all my friends, invite, and anyone who wants to come can do so. And then we'll be starting the time for an hour, hopefully, as long as enough people come on. Oh no, it went down to 2! I think I just invited myself. Oh no. Alright. So I think that's enough. Alright. Hello. And hello. Excellent. Let's get that back up. Alright. So, welcome to Knitting with Metal. And, last week wasn't very productive, unfortunately. But, I did get done at least, kind of where I should have been. So basically, I actually had to re-look up the pattern, and I found myself, it was actually the second suggested video. I mean, I did put in the title, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But I was still surprised. So, I had to look up myself, teaching myself, and reminding myself how to do this. So, quite silly. Basically, it's supposed to start out as a 1 and 8 pattern. So basically, you put 1 circle and you put 8 closed inside it, and that's where the pattern starts, and then you start doing the 1 and 2s, adding those on. So, we will be continuing. Hello! So, let me position this a little bit better so that you can actually see my hands. Jazz hands. I'm just watching myself do jazz hands because, you know, what else am I supposed to do? So, when I looked up the video, it was a 22-minute long video, which probably means that this took me at least 2 hours, if not more, to complete. So, we're going to be doing this for a couple days, or a couple weeks. I'm not doing this every day. Don't get excited. No one's excited. There's only 2 people watching right now. That's alright. Hopefully, other people come on. If you do start watching, if you could just share this post as a public, if you don't mind, because I only have so many friends, and apparently only 2 of them are on. So, like I said, I am continuing this pattern. It's literally do 8 inside that center, and then keep doing 1 and 2s. Hello! I'm going to try to wave and say hi to everyone. Hello, Dora, and hello, Christian. But I am trying to at least keep some eye contact, you know, with half my head cut off. So tonight we are continuing from last week, the juggling balls. Well, 1 juggling ball, so this is going to be a fairly long series if I want to make a whole set of 3. But that's if I feel like doing that, and also if I because I am planning on continuing this series as a chainmail series. So I'm thinking about doing the colored aluminums and making stuff with those as well. Like I said last week, these videos, I'm literally only using them to kind of supplement my YouTube channel, so that I have easy videos. Well, not easy, because this is... Hello! This is definitely not... you know, my videos are definitely not easy and trying to do this, especially with that stuff. Ugh. Um, trying to do this at least once a week. That's what I'm aiming for. That's just about as much of my time as I can kind of sink into doing this, because I mean, right now I'm cooking dinner, well, boiling water for my ramen. That's dinner. Um, I'm cooking dinner. I'm doing this with you guys. Uh, After this, I've got another earring that I need to make. I started making an earring for next week, so I already have one earring. I need another one, at least, hopefully. Um, but in any case, I need to do that. I also have a repair request that I've got going on as well that I need to get started on at the very least, or something. It's literally just a solder job. Um, but I've been very busy this week. I'm pretty sure. When did I leave? Did I leave Saturday? I think I left Saturday. Saturday? Yeah. I left Saturday, and I think I've done like 11-hour days every single day this week. It's really bad. Well, yeah, but I am trying. They don't need to know that, mother. Yeah, yeah. How do you like that? Is that better? Aha! See my rebuttal. So you forcing Dad to come on here too, cause that would bring it up to 4 views. I think last week I got 27 views, but I think that it counts passing by as well. So I'm not sure how I want to count that. Don't worry, Christian. It's nothing. Nothing. Um but yeah. So just to come back onto chainmail matters. Um so you do all the way around the 2-in-1s. So these ones you connected to the center with sets of 2. So you put the first, obviously, just between 2 of the 2s, and then you continue the pattern, so you come up again and then bring it into the next one. So then it connects. I think I need a second camera, so then I can have like a nice, well, then I would need a laptop, wouldn't I? In order to have like a kind of secondary camera where I can like switch down to, and it would be like a close-up of my hands. That's an idea. But hey, I am very glad that there are now 4 people. Hooray! We made it up to 4. Um, I am going to try making this at least somewhat interesting. I don't know how, but I'll try. Um, I mean, like I was saying, I've been fairly busy. Um, Trying to do some recording. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing some recording tonight, and then hopefully uh, get some editing done. Maybe. No, that won't happen. I've still got a whole earring to do. I'm doing a this is gonna be next this coming up Sunday. Um, this coming up Sunday's episode, I'm making a twisted dangle earring, and that's all you're getting out of me. 'Cause surprises. It's not really a surprise. It's just go watch my video. um, but yeah, so I am starting on jewelry again. I know that we had a bit of a dry spot there where I just was not able to get any type of metal. Um, just trying to get bills all settled and whatnot. So, uh, there was no way I was getting any metal, and I only had literally enough metal for an arm span. There's no way that I was gonna do a month of projects with only an arm span of metal. Absolutely no way. Um, but like I said, I am starting up again because I finally got metal. It's waiting at the house, so I don't physically have it. So I'm still using the remnants of what I have left uh, from my previous order. So luckily, I have enough to do a couple earrings, which that's what I did, and then uh, oh well, say hi to everyone and tell them to get on their phones. No, don't do that. That's rude. Um, but yeah. So I started doing earring piece. Fairly simple, but something that I was just thinking up. Um, Hopefully people like it. It's kind of a mixture of ideas that I've been seeing around. I've been seeing a lot of simple stuff, and I'm not liking it. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna spend a lot of money on some of these pieces that I've been seeing, they just seem a little too simple to be that expensive. Like I looked up what like slave bracelets are, and that's actually that's one of the things I haven't put a price on mine yet because of this, because I looked it up and I'm looking at these pieces and it's literally one chain, like one like strand of chain going from the finger to the back and going around, and it's like $100. I'm like, what? Are you people crazy? um. So yeah, I just do not understand Um, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't see, like, because of the fact that I create stuff. Maybe I don't I just don't see how someone can spend that much on something so simple. I don't know what the wording is for it, but there's wording. Is that correct? I think so. I just can't believe that I had to look myself up just to give myself a refresher, because I haven't done chainmail in forever, and the last chainmail that I did was the slave bracelet, and that's only a 5-in-1 pattern that just keeps repeating. So I kind of forgot how to make a ball. And I mean, it seems simple, but um, it's not. Because if you screw up the pattern just a little bit, it just does not make a nice ball. It just you can see that something obviously is wrong. You know. So, how is everyone doing tonight? I hope y'all are doing fine. There is a storm coming. I had to drive through it, so hopefully it's not too bad. And it looks like it's just going to turn into rain, but if we get any type of like cold front or anything like that, then that's going to turn into snow. Had to go through nice blizzardy type weather uh, to get back home. That slowed me down a bit, but I should be getting home tomorrow. I've got 3 deliveries that I got to do, but hopefully they won't take too long. I am about 4 hours away from my first delivery, so I need to do a nice 4-hour drive right in the morning. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. So as you can see, I've gone almost all the way around. I still got this gap to do. And that'll be half of the ball done. So basically, when we start on the next ball, when we start on the next half, I need to literally start over and do another half, and then put the bolts together and fill them with fabric. Oh no, I forgot to look at the time. I I know I started at 8:30. We'll say that we started at like 8:45. 8:45 to 9:45. Yeah. We'll go until 9:45. Just I don't want to steal time with the whole inviting people. Although it looks like I need to uh, start doing some more recruiting, cause and then there was one, but that's okay. Like I said, this stuff, this I was gonna oh, hello. I was going to start this on YouTube, but apparently uh, you can't do lives on YouTube through a mobile phone. You can do them at a computer, but like through a webcam, but um you can't you can't do lives on YouTube unless you have 1,000 subscribers, I think it is, for at least through your phone. So I was gonna start this as kind of like a series, knitting with metal type thing. But I guess I'm just gonna have to settle with uh, re-uploading it onto YouTube. And I'm not sure where I am. I'm in Pennsylvania somewhere. I think I tagged the location. Like I said, I'm like 4 hours away, 4.5 hours away, and I'm going into Mass, so probably really close to New York. Because New York to Connecticut doesn't really take that long, and then Connecticut, depending on where I come in, can be like a good 2-3 hours. Bit ridiculous, Connecticut. Just saying. It is always good to like if you put down your piece, pick it up, to always like make sure that it's down on the same side, or else you get a little confused. Or you could get a little confused. I'm sure that there are people out there that do not get confused by that, but I do sometimes. But yeah, um, so this series is literally just me doing some chainmail, answering questions, obviously, and just chit-chatting it up. I might make some announcements on here. I might do events eventually. Maybe like giveaway events. Not entirely sure. Um, of course, promoting my actual YouTube, like doing like I had a thought about the first like, and this is not a contest. Don't. This is just an idea. Maybe if you guys like it, doing like a like giveaway where whatever I'm making or whatever I finish on that episode, I'll send to like the first like 5 people that comment on my next video. So then hopefully that'll bring people in to wanting to watch my videos, and also bring people in onto the lives, because it would literally be just a live event. And I mean, I will be posting this on YouTube, so people on YouTube are able to get in on it as well if anyone sees it on there. But that's just some ideas that I was thinking of, just to kind of bring people in. Unfortunately, I can't do any type of jewelry giveaways, so it'll literally only be... Yep, you can pass by, thank you. It'll literally only be chainmail pieces. But that's thinking ahead. Right now, I'm just trying to establish a at least a day, because the timing is always off. I don't know what time I'm stopping on a Wednesday. Hell, if I was a little bit faster, I would have been home today. So I really don't know. When any type of live, at least the time. I'm gonna keep doing it on Wednesdays, though. I think Wednesdays are good, but who knows? I thought Sundays were good for my videos, but oh, it's late. Hello. But yeah, I am actually almost finished with this half of the ball, which means that we get to start on the other half. Hooray! I am trying to, hello? Boop. I am trying to make sure that I wave to everyone and read everyone's comments. Should I be reading them out loud or just responding? Now that's a question. Because I've just been responding. I guess maybe once if I have like a massive amount of people, maybe then I'll have to actually say the comment. But for right now, y'all know who you're talking to. Sounds like someone's banging a hammer outside. So weird. But yeah, so we're just making a juggling ball. That's all we're doing. I'm actually at a pilot, so I'm surprised at how loud everything is. But you know, they get this one. This one's fairly busy. I'm glad that I was able to find a space because I only had like 11 minutes left for my drive time today. There's some there are some rings that they get all bent out of shape. They give you a lot of trouble. Like this one. Oop, that one. They give you a lot of trouble. That's what I was working on with this one, because it was all messy. And I have to use what I have, you know. So even if it's not easy or convenient, you gotta use it. All right. So that was the last piece. As you can see, it's very jellyfishy or thumb cap. Thumb cap. So this is one half of the juggling ball. So now we'll start on the second half. So I'm gonna put this in its own little baggie. And we're gonna start on the second half. So basically, this is hopefully a redemption to last week, because last week I did not get anything done. I kept on messing up the pattern. I couldn't remember what it was. It was just not good. I hate when that happens. That's what happens when you start losing air and you're parked in a way that your trailer just starts bumping you. It's not fun because it feels like someone hit you. And I don't want that to be the case. Because that's just a headache. Six. Alright, so now I have 8 rings, so they all go onto one ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 1 with 8. Now you start doing the 2 in 1 pattern. But I am accepting jobs right now. So if anyone wants to do a jewelry design, I am fully open to doing one. Basically, you tell me what you want, necklace, bracelet, that type of thing, and we go over designs, and then basically I tell you, okay, well, this is how much it's going to be, and go from there. You tell me whether or not you want me to make it. Yeah, I mean, so you want a bracelet for charms. So, do you want a chain bracelet or a solid bracelet? So, like, more like a bangle, or is that what it's called? Bangle? The solid piece? Or are you looking for chain? Because that's going to affect the price considerably. Especially since, the last chainmail piece that I did, I still haven't freaking priced that out because of the fact that it took so much of my time. So, you let me know. And that's the thing. Is it gonna be just for the single um just for the single charm, or do you want other charms to be on it as well? Okay. Okay. So probably a single metal piece. Um, hmm. So I'll probably have to do like a thick wire, bang it out into bracelet. We'll have to go through the designs because there's plenty of different designs for bracelets. I mean, we could do a twisted bracelet, which is basically this is live, people. Basically would be multiple strands, just literally twisted together. So not like my rings, where it's where it looks like string, kinda, but it's twisted together with like two end caps. There's that. There's like I said, there's I can do a piece of like a brooch type. I know brooches are for the necklace, but like cabochon, is that what they're called? Where it's a stone in the center and then just band. There's a lot of different things. So just thick and doesn't get caught on anything. It's the caught on things that always get you, because no matter what, if something has any type of opening, it can catch on things. So if you do a solid piece and then do like a chain closing, or maybe just a hook closing, might work. But yeah, definitely, we can definitely chit chat about what kind of bracelet you'd like. And that goes for basically anyone. And if anyone's like looking for like custom pieces, send them my way, because that's basically what I do. I design and create different pieces. And, you know, it doesn't have to be contemporary or anything like that. You know, try not doing movie stuff, because that stuff has all types of rules on it, as far as like copyrights and stuff like that goes. So, plus I don't feel confident that I'd be able to duplicate like perfectly. Like don't you know, if you want something like that, then you know, go with that. Um but I do a lot of different types of jewelry. So hello. So if anyone's, and it's that's the thing about custom jewelry, is that you can basically whatever you think of. I mean, I've got a lot of ideas coming up had one potential customer, but they never confirmed with me. So I've got a project. Basically, I'm doing their project for free, but it's not going to be exactly how they want it because they didn't confirm with me, and I've been trying to get in contact with them, and they just didn't they didn't respond. So what are you gonna do? But that's how I like it. Yeah, it wasted like 3 of my days designing. I made like 3 or 4 different designs for them uh, for their piece, and it kind of sucks that that time is kind of wasted. But this they had asked me about this before Christmas, like a good month or two before Christmas. So their loss, you know, and I still got the idea. Um, so the work that I put in can still be applied to my videos. I would have still liked to have been paid for the project, but who knows? Maybe someone else will like it. That's what I always think of. If one person likes it and wants a custom thing of that, then other people should still want it. So, granted, that goes off of the whole movie and copyright thing, because it's kind of a piece like that, but not really. You'll find out. That'll probably be one of my next videos. This video coming up is the earrings, and then because I'm coming home, I am nabbing the metal that I just bought, amongst other things, from home, and that's gonna be that, and I'm gonna be starting on some more complex pieces. I've got an idea for a box ring. I need a stone for that though. So there's the thumb cap again. What time is it? Let's see. All right, so we got about 20 more minutes before I have to vamoose. Yeah, definitely. Um, yeah, definitely send me a picture of it, and well, like I said, I can design something. Of course, you don't want something that's heavy either, because I know that would bring up some difficulties. So we'll have to design something. That's fine. Like I said, I'm perfectly okay with doing that. Basically, how I'm gonna be playing that is how I'm gonna be doing orders is basically you tell me what you want. We do the designs and everything like that. I figure out, okay, how much is the materials going to cost, and then and then price it out from there. So I'm basically, you know, of course, just starting. So I'm gonna be trying to keep my prices as low as possible, while still trying to keep up my videos. And that's gonna be one of the things, is that I am going to be doing a video on whatever piece I make. So um, because I can't do multiple projects with with my YouTube. I can't. I just with editing and videoing. Maybe if I had an editor, I could do it a little bit better. But I can't pay for an editor right now. Like, that's just dumb. It's already dumb enough for me to be buying metal for erroneous pieces that don't have buyers right now. But, you know, trying to get my name out there, that's what you have to do, unfortunately. It's kind of waste your money. It's not a waste because they're still there. I do have pieces on my website, and that will be in the description once it goes on YouTube. That'll be on my website, basically. I've got multiple pieces that are being sold right now, so go check that out. Shameless plug. I don't have the actual address on me right now. It's actually on that phone. So, unfortunately, that I can't go off of this page because obviously I'm doing a live. So, but I will definitely be putting in the description any of my links. That includes my website. So, but yeah, I am for hire. It's like I'm a jewelry mercenary. Jewelry merc. Wow, I think I'm almost gonna get this this half done. This is a lot more productive than last week. Man. Last week did not go well. There was a lot of people on, so that's at least one good thing about last week. And a lot of chit chat in the comments, so that's always good. But I was not prepared at all. I should have did the research beforehand and reminded myself how to freaking do it. But I think this week is definitely a redemption. So I think, if I'm correct, I think next week, for knitting with metal, we'll be putting in the fabric, and then continuing on the next ball, if we continue on balls. Maybe I'll look up something else and do that type of project. But I mean, we are winding down to a single person watching, which, I mean, it's an hour long, so I'm not entirely surprised. I'm not entirely sure if that person is me, because I have it up on my other phone. I could be talking to myself right now. Who knows? But anyone watching after the fact on YouTube or the Facebooks, hello and welcome. We are making a chainmail ball. Nice little juggling ball. So, I am planning on posting this once it's done. So basically what I'm doing whenever I do one of these, I'm gonna be basically downloading it onto my phone, let it download on there, and then send it through my editor, just to add my intro and outro music to it. So, and that sometimes takes a very long time. I think last week I ended up falling asleep and didn't get to actually start uploading it to YouTube until well after 12. So I'm hoping that this week it'll be a little bit easier. Plus, I have some more recording to do for this week's video. I'm not sure if I should stop at the single. I might stop at the single earring, and then do another video for the other earring, and then do the polish on that one, maybe. We'll see. I already have like an hour's worth of footage on my phone so far, and that normally gets me like 15 minutes depending on how much I'm talking. So, and I don't have an outro yet. So I very well could be just finishing the earring and then setting up the next earring for next week. Very well be. because I've got a lot of planning to do for the materials that I'm going to be using once I get home. I've got a few projects in my head, but I need to make sure that I'm doing them correctly, because again, this metal is out of my own pocket and I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to waste it. So that's just where I'm sitting at right now. Well, right now I'm sitting here, but hello again. What time is it? You rejoined late, Christian. We're actually going to be wrapping up soon. I think another 10 minutes or something like that. I was really hoping to get this other half done. That would have been really cool. Almost a full ball. But yeah, I definitely have a few plans. I've got... I ordered a few things that are basically just like razz and dazzle. There's nothing. It's literally just to figure out. Okay, well, let me practice this, because it is something that I want to continue doing. I want to get into stone settings. I want to get into engraving, a little more engraving. I'm going to be doing more chain work on these episodes. That's going to be fun. I'm planning on getting aluminum colored chains. Maria already said that if I taught her, then she would wrap my chain for me. So that ought to be nice. A nice little bonding experience. She gets to be a little bit more on hands with the stuff I do. I think it's cute. But that's probably going to have to wait a bit. Probably like a month or two. Just so I can gain up some money to be able to get those rings. Well, they won't be the rings, because she'll be making the rings. But there's just a lot of setup that I need to do for that. But for right now, we got steel, and that's good enough in my book. Especially since I'm almost done. But I think it is coming on to the time. It is. We got 5 more minutes. So I hope that you all enjoyed this episode, and I hope that anyone watching after the fact enjoys it, because this is live, so sorry. But I will be posting this on the YouTube's Tubums, and then hopefully by doing this and doing multiple videos a week, hopefully YouTube will pick me up and actually start showing me around. Maybe. Probably not. Who knows? But that's why you all have to share. Because sharing is caring. And you all know more people than I do. I mean, I know a lot of people, but those lot of people also know a lot of people. So I want to get that chain going. I do, like I said, I do have a YouTube channel. Hopefully you are watching it after the fact, at this point, on there. And I do have a website. Anything like that is going in the descriptions on YouTube, obviously. But man, I was really hoping to get this done. It takes so much time. This is why I'm calling the series Knitting with Metal, because it is very time consuming. I need 1, 2, 3 more to make the rest of this ball. And unfortunately, it is getting to that time. So, I hope that you all enjoyed. We made a lot of progress this week, luckily. So we got almost 2 halves done. So we got the 1 half of the ball, 2 halves. So we almost have these done. And then, so next week, we will be finishing up this one and start putting them together. You can see it. It's awesome. This is why I love juggling balls. And putting the fabric in. So, I hope that you all enjoyed. I had fun. I hope that I was entertaining. If you guys have any comments or anything like that, just throw them down in the comments section. I will be reading them because there's not a lot of people, so I can do that. Yay for not being popular. So, in any case, I am going to be putting this up on YouTube. If you guys want to rewatch it, go right ahead. Honestly, I'm not looking for views on these videos, except for in the live. Just, like I said, these are literally just to help me get a little bit more traction on the YouTube front. Just because I've been doing it for about a year, a little over a year, and 14 subscribers is a decent amount. It's more than I thought that I would have at any point, because I'm not an editor. I only started doing editing because of YouTube. But hopefully you all enjoyed, and just share, hit the like, and if you'd like, subscribe if you haven't already. But this is the end of the episode, so I hope that you all enjoyed knitting with metal, and have a wonderful evening.